Today's 607 day that come here to share lessons I'm learning. I hope this will support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today was an interesting day. I just wake up and I was thinking about all the crazy things. I know I truly believe that every single person have days that they just have too many thoughts about weird things. And today was my day that I really thought about a lot of different things. And for some reason I was thinking about school. And I was thinking about school as I was thinking about kids in school. And I thought about childhood trauma. I thought about bullies, why bullies are bullies, and how people treat bullies. Now, I found out that a lot of times bullies are bullies because they are bullied at home. They are discouraged, they are bullied. Now, because of course kids are not able to bully their parents back, what do? They find their someone else in the school that they are able to bully. Now, what happens when a bully bullies something at school? No one is complaining about the person who is bullied. Of course, everyone says like, you need to not bully anyone. You need to be sit in a car. You go to a gym. You basically you discourage and bully the bully because you say that this is not what you're supposed to do. But people even don't bully the parents of the bullies. Now, a lot of times, what happens if in school they said that, they go to the bully's parents and say that your kid is a bully, what happens? A lot of times the bully comes back to home and he gets even more bullied. So that means a lot of times it's very hard to explain what's going on because parents are not able to manage their kid. So what do we need to do? Really, we need to invest a lot of time into growing their parents, growing their ability to manage their kids. Of course, if they're willing to. Because a lot of times parents are not willing to grow. Because monkey see, monkey do. So if a kid is able to see that their parents are not growing, a lot of times kids choose the same way until they understand that maybe my parents are not my heroes. Because when kids look at their parents, look into example, look for ways how to live life, and they do not see that example. And now they do not know what to do. I've been in that same situation. My dad was amazing leader in one side, but I had a lot of different things that he needed to work on the other side. So I didn't know what to do. I was like in between. Should I follow? Should I not? Should I follow? Should I not? And I was a very angry boy until I started pursue wrestling and judo. Because when I started to do judo, I was able to really use my anger for the sports. So that's why I have that huge belief that every single person needs to find sport, activity that really could put that passion in, put that everything what is in their heart, all the anger, all the frustration. I truly believe that one of the best way to get rid of all the frustration is find an opportunity to really go and do the things that you love and enjoy. Now, going back to really living in your parents that you did, there's a lot of things that they do that you do not admire, but you take, but you, as a monkey see, monkey do. So my dad was, my way is highway. So that's what they used to do. I used to always say that this is what I believe, and I was very disagreeable because I used to say, hey, this is my way, and I will do whatever it takes to prove my right. Now, of course, I still love to do that, but I learned that sometimes it's better to lose a battle because at the end you will win the war. Because I remember that one lesson that it stood for me that I will never forget is that I was really discussing with one girl and I was arguing, not arguing, but was discussing about one point. And after like 10 or 15 minutes, when I finally won the argument, I saw how defeated she was. I thought I saw that she was totally defeated by our argument. And I understood that even though that I won the battle, I lost the war. Because she felt disappointed after all evening. So that means that my friend felt disappointed because I just kept pursuing that argument. I kept pursuing that discussion, even though that it doesn't mean things. Now, when I'm a little bit older, I understand that a lot of things do not matter. So many things do not matter. And we argue for smallest things. And I'm guilty of that. I was arguing for the smallest things possible because I just loved arguments. I just loved discussing things. Now I love discussions. I love great ideas and ideas and really to find the best option about that idea. I love to do that. I love to argue about the things that really matters. But now it's only few things that I could argue. And at the same time, I always ask, if I argue in this topic, will that make me and everyone around me better? Because a lot of times people they want to argue because they want to argue. Me included sometimes. So that means I needed to be very intentional, ask if this argument, if this idea that we wanted to discuss really will make us better and stronger. Because some arguments need to be left alone. And leave it. And we don't need to discuss about it. We don't need to argue about it. Like, for example, if you going and argue what you will eat, will that matter? Will that allow you to be better in any way? No. So it means you need to really choose your battles. Because when you argue for small things, you don't have mental capacity to prepare to battle for the real things. And everything comes from childhood. So that means I learned to battle for a lot of things. I need to prove myself. I need to grow myself. Now, I understand that this day is just I'm wandering around without really actual message. But at the same time, I really want you to emphasize that we are able to choose how we want to grow, how we want to change. It's not our fault that we were raised in one way, but it is really our responsibility to change, to improve, and take ownership of our growth. Because at the end of the day, our past will not determine our future. Our past could be changed. We need to do is really reflect what happened. Sometimes we don't need to reflect. We need to really look at who you want to become, and who you are at the moment, who you want to become and who you are at the moment. And when you choose who you want to become, and then you really are self-aware what you are and who you are at the moment, then build a plan what you will need to do to really build yourself up. So that means you're able to become everything what you want to be. You're able to be almost everything what you're able to do. You're able to become anybody that you want to become. The only thing is, the question is, are you willing to do the things necessary? That means if you want to build sales skill, you will be able to do it. If you want to build any other skill, you will be able to do it. Now, one of the things that you need to create a discipline. Every single day you need to work on that skill. And if you will do that, you will be able to hit it. I heard them saying a couple days ago that if you hit an oak tree 1,000 times in different places, the oak tree will stand. But if you will hit that oak tree 1,000 times in exactly the same spot, the oak tree will fall. So that means you need to be able to choose what kind of person you want to become, what kind of skill you want to build, and then really hit that tree every single time. And of course, what you will become expert in your skill. You will become expert and thought leader in the thing that you want to pursue. And of course, when you become thought leader and become expert, you're able to make more money, you get more resources. And of course, when you have more resources, it allows you to get and hire more mentors, more advisors, and you're able to improve all aspects of your life. But I truly believe one of the essential things when you start your journey is choosing one path and becoming the best in that area. And when you become the best in that area, you get resources to pursue all other areas that potentially could be very, very important for you. But when you have mentors and advisors, it's much easier and faster to pursue the things that you want. So today, the main idea is that choose one thing that you want to pursue. Think about your future. Think about who you want to become. Figure out where you are in the moment and really pursue that path. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.